Party people, see you later, bitch. 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 1, 2. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Peace, party people. Welcome to the podcast where we intend to make the love for hip hop great again and celebrate the power and unity of hip hop. I'm your host, Mark the Art itself, here to bring you the illest tracks, the dopest interviews, and of course, the stories that make our culture shine. Listen, man, today's guest is not just an MC. He's the voice that helped shape the soul of hip hop, a master of storytelling, a craftsman with his timeless lyrics, one half of the most respected dudes in hip hop, all the way from money-earning Mount Vernon to stages across the world. His words have echoed through generations, delivering wisdom, reflection, and culture through every verse. You know the voice, you know the legacy, and you definitely know the classics. Party people, help me welcome to the show the legendary, the Mecca Don, CL Smooth. Whew. Hey, man, listen. It's already a blessing to have you here with me today on the set. Let's get the obvious out the way.
Go ahead.
We're blessed.
Very blessed.
Indeed. So, I've been following you. I was telling my cousin earlier today. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Before I get into that, I got so lost in the introduction of CL Smooth. Fellas, ladies and gentlemen, peace party people. If you like what I'm giving you, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me. Build this channel. Let this thing continue to get big. And I'm going to give you what you asked for. You know what I mean? Back to CL. So listen, brother. The first time I've heard your name being mentioned in hip hop, it was early 91. I just came back home from basic training, and it was on the Main Source album, where LP said on Hanging Out
in Mount
Vernon. Yeah,
with CL Smooth and T.R.O.Y.
When I first heard that, I was like, all right, let me find out who these cats are. And from that point on, the EP and the creator, and it's been on ever since. And early on, you know, I'm not ashamed to say this. As an MC, I modeled my pen after you were just listening to certain songs. But then I realized as I got deeper into my music that there was only one CL and there was already a CL. So now I had to figure myself out. But I was mesmerized and intrigued by the way you put that word together. And I had to break out of that. I had to stop listening to your music before I would write, because I found myself sounding like, you know, CL Smooth, and we already had one. So I want to give you super duper huge props on pushing the culture forward. And I heard you mention one time on another platform when they said that the era we come from was the golden era.
Right.
And you said, well, if we was the golden era, the brothers and sisters that came before us must be the platinum era.
Definitely.
Platinum era. So tell me and my fans the early stages of what it was growing up in Mount Vernon. Because see, that's not the city. What was it that took you to that moment where you say, I want to do this thing called hip hop?
Well, first of all, the journey in music was in my blood. So no matter where I was, it was going to be about some music. But Mount Vernon was a destination and a place that I had to be in my life, because they always said there was something in the water over there. whether it was music, whether it was sports, whether it was acting. There was something in the water that over there in that 4 square mile territory was heavy talent, whether it was producing, writing, acting, whatever have you, in any genre of entertainment and education. There's always somebody from Mount Vernon that stood up and stood tall.
Okay, I like that, man. That's dope. So, did you know that when you got started, that you would become the legendary MC that you are?
No, because you're too busy trying to make your name. You're trying to make the best record you can. If you start looking at it from that other spectrum of the circle, then you're gonna miss giving your best.
Right. So, and I'm glad you said that because what I meant to say was, and I talk about this a lot with the youth and the MCs that they're doing their thing now. You had a standard. Right. There was guys that came before you, and you knew that you had to be, you had to be on it. You had, so when you put pen to paper, it was like, okay, I've heard so and so, so now I have to come better than that, so I can stand out. And I feel, in my opinion, that that's what's missing today: the originality, the time of just being honing the craftsman. The craft of MCing, and I think you do that very well. So that's what I was trying to ask you about. Getting into that question about being legendary, the songs that you've done over the years, man, they stand the test of time. What was it about making those songs that just stand out?
I think to answer your first question, I think everything was about originality. Everything was about the process of being different.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have a different voice than any other artist. And you had the opportunity because God blesses you with different talents.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's up to us. We're all blessed with talent, but it's up to us as individuals in the journey we walk to discover these talents. So in discovering these talents, you discovered that you have a unique voice.
Right.
And you have something to contribute behind it if you could just say something positive and contribute something, maybe something that's real, long lasting, like not building a characterization of myself.
Yes.
But giving you who I am.
The real.
Yeah, accepting who I am, and maybe it's not popular to me or interesting to me, but it might be interesting to somebody else. So my journey might be different than someone else's, which makes it unique in all our spectrums of the golden era.
Right.
The platinum era was just showing us how serious we need to be to actually make records, actually do business. I like that. Right?
Right.
And you couldn't mix up Big Daddy Kane with Chuck D. You couldn't mix up Slick Rick with Dougie Fresh.
Not at all.
You know what you're getting.
Right.
So it was up to us to take that torch, which wasn't an easy torch to take, and gradually make ourselves individuals. See, we were all fighting to be individuals, our own. Nowadays, it might mesh into we all do the same thing, but we all have the same message too.
Right.
And that can affect the growth of hip hop as well.
Cool. Okay. Understandable, man. I love how you put that together. Was there a moment when you realized that hip hop could be more than just your passion? You could take it to the next level. What was that moment?
When I knew I could feed my family. I knew I can buy a house. I knew I could buy a car. I knew I could have a bank account. I knew I needed to go to the next step of economic literacy. So it's not just about me having money. It's how long can I keep it? So in this grasp of having a talent, it doesn't guarantee you'll be rich.
Right.
You have to establish that as an individual in growing and developing in your wisdom, not in the characterization of who they think you are.
Facts.
But when you look in the mirror, what are you? Who are you? There's no lights, no camera. Who are you?
Word. Hey, man, peace party people. We get heavy over here with CL Smooth, man, the Mecca Don. Woo! Hey, listen, man. Your voice carries wisdom, emotion. Do you write with that already in your mindset, or do you let that reveal as you're writing? Like, do you sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna put this into it, or it just reveals itself as you continue to write?
No, I think writing is about developing and nurturing. Once you get good at something, you get better at it. And then once you get better at it, then you test yourself and challenge yourself to say, can I say something impactful, something real? Can I tell them a story about my grandfather and they get it? Can I tell them something about my life in the streets, and can I straighten it out? Can I talk about my first love, when I first captured love? Can I talk about my mind frame and how I grow out of these friends that are on a thug level and they're tough, and I might not be tougher than them,
Right.
but I'm more serious than them at where I'm going with it.
Right. And with that right there, man, what role the life experience played in shaping your bars? With what you just said, what was,
Living with my grandfather, knowing that I got chances upon chance to grow and still have that family structure and that overseer and that OG
that wisdom
to give me that leeway and that grace to make those mistakes, because your mistakes are and your ugliness, that's your true beauty.
Yeah.
And you're painting that picture. Right. So in the midst of that picture, you're going to have ugliness. You're not going to look a certain way. You're going to have poverty. It's not just about being rich and able to take care of your family. It's that road to get there with the cracks on the wall when we had less.
Come on,
when we just had the cat that got rid of the roaches and the mice.
Come on, man.
Everybody had a job to do. Right? So if you gave it to me, I wouldn't appreciate it as if I earned it. Now I can fish for myself.
You hear that? Let that be a word to you young brothers and sisters. When something is given to you, it isn't appreciated as much. But when you go out here and you work for it, that's yours. And you take care of that thing differently. So that's a message. Take it from someone that knows. So listen here. Let's get to the point where you and the good brother T.R.O.Y got to doing albums together. That chemistry was something incredible.
Right.
When you set out to do, I'm going to skip over the first album, the first EP. We all know the first EP.
Okay.
EP. When y'all set out to do Mecca and the Soul Brother.
Okay.
The first song I heard of that was Wig Out. I was in New York and I heard Wig Out. The passing of a dear friend of yours, Trouble T.R.O.Y.
Right.
You sat down and you craft T.R.O.Y, which is by way classic.
Right.
Through generations. It's it hits like when you put that Frankie Beverly on Before I Let Go. So much passion, so much truth.
Right.
Did you know that it would go on for decades and ring bells every time it's played?
No, I didn't know that either. I just knew the reason why I wanted to make a song like that. Because everybody were portraying an image and wasn't portraying the black plight of a family that had nothing but each other. So that means we were rich in knowledge, in spirit, and in tradition. We just didn't have the money. But these are all the things that I wanted to incorporate in one song and pay homage to the people in my family
Right.
that did something for me when they didn't have to.
Right.
They didn't have to do anything for me, but they did. When I couldn't take care of myself, they protected me.
Right.
So it was up to me to give them their roses,
Right.
give them their honors. And the only way to do that is through the gift that God gave me, which was the music.
Yeah. On that album, there's a song that how did y'all come up with Don't Curse with the late great Heavy D? Who idea was that?
Heavy D was a consummate professional, but a great creator of energy. And energy you can put to music, whether it's lyrics, the production, the composition, or what have you, to make this a record. And Don't Curse, I've always gotten that messages, positive messages, stand the test of time. Because from the people that I come from, which is Black people, we need these messages. We are used to these messages of being oppressed. We are used to these messages coming out of the oppression that helps us think and helps us push our lives forward. Despite the trauma, we're able to have the lessons to push forward. And you want to give people their flowers in that and know that people bask in that. It's not just about crime. It's not just about money, but it's about the tradition of Black people that has been stolen, that I had to point out. Hey, Don't Curse was a big part of a movement that put people over the top of taking rap seriously.
Right. Man, that was that record was with the MCs that you had on it, who were all known for giving you the real,
Right.
and to have them come together,
Not curse.
Right.
Man. So these are all artists that primarily curse.
G-Rap,
and then you can't curse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they
so
all
now you're presenting a challenge. I challenge you to don't curse.
And that's props to Heavy D. That's props to the era, the golden era. It's just the originality.
Well, he's an artist, I feel, not to cut you off.
No problem,
I feel
brother.
he's an artist that doesn't get his just due.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
If he was here, he would be the biggest artist walking the earth.
I agree.
He would command the most audience walking the earth.
He touched everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
And he was over
from little to
Yeah.
old. This was the prototype perfect artist. You know what I'm saying? Where his fan base, it just reaches all over the world. Right. He's a world artist.
Right. And he did it one way.
Yeah.
From the very first time I heard him, Mr. Big Stuff, he's never changed his style.
The only artist that's worked with Michael and Janet. The only artist.
Wow.
So, and he's somebody that you can patent your career after and say, you know what? This guy has the blueprint for me to go to the next level.
Right.
He's the only artist that told me you shouldn't wear a lot of jewelry. And I said, what for? He said, because when you don't wear it, you look poor. So don't wear it and people won't expect it.
Right.
So he gives you the jewels.
Yeah.
You just have to be receptive of it. And that's what every OG, they give you the jewel.
Right.
Are you in a position to accept the jewel and receive the jewel? Just like blessings. You have to be in a position to receive the blessings.
Right. Over that, I have a sister, God's sister, and we always talk about those blessings.
Right.
And I'm gonna look in this camera and tell her, Michelle, you got to stop being a blessing blocker. So, I got the brother CL up here today, and I just wanted to let you know that you got to stop being a blessing blocker. Back to this interview, man. But she'll enjoy that. But
she knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, she knows.
Right.
She definitely knows. She's been on me all week about coming. She wanted to get down here and see you and tell him this, tell him that. So if you don't mind, brother, just take the time, look in your camera and just say peace to Michelle and we'll be good. This is your camera right here. And, let it have it.
Michelle, peace and love. Lots of love from CO Smooth. Don't block your blessings. Let your blessings flow. You know what I'm saying? And let it be organic. Let it be organic. Just let it flow. And blessings are something that we can We can move through like a cloud. We can move through the blessing. We can articulate the blessing and say, thank you. That was a blessing that I didn't even see coming. Those are the true blessings that we should acquire and we should be thankful for. The blessings that we don't see coming.
Man, oh man, listen, Michelle, don't ask me to do nothing else for you. Yeah, back to this here, man. Oh man, listen, thank you, brother. Look, man, what's the biggest lesson that hip hop has taught you?
It's taught me to be humble, be true to yourself. Mm-hmm. It's taught me to give who you are, not give what you think people want you to be. So I think authenticity is the key to longevity, to being balanced, because this is an industry that can drive you completely crazy.
I understand. And I'm the word humble. I've been thinking all week about the word humble. Mm-hmm. And I've been listening, been going back listening to a lot of your music, man. And definitely you can't speak about CL Smooth without speaking about the good brother T.R.O.Y.
Yes.
And we all know the extra stuff, but here at Peace Party People, it's not what I'm about. And I said to myself, humble.
Right. Humble.
And when I've seen you do other platforms, it's always been humble.
Right.
And I like that. And, we not on that here. We on that moving the culture forward, progressing, because number one, you're still here, so I know you got some more things to do. I know you got new music coming. I know so we're not dwelling on the past. We moving forward, and I thank you for coming and giving me the opportunity. And I didn't want none of that other stuff that goes on that I see with all that other stuff.
That other stuff is right now. It's just all a part of growing and all a part of seeing what reveals itself. Now, there's going to be 180 of positive. There's going to be 180 of negative, right? It's how you react to that full circle of 360 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that allows you to absorb positive and negative energy, right?
Yes.
Now, obviously, the people always want to know on whatever platform it is, they want to know, how does it tick?
Right.
How does it tick? My whole thought process is I did something special and I was in part of something special.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes.
And I wasn't alone.
Right.
And he wasn't alone.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And you had to come together for something that you didn't know was a blessing. And what were we saying before? We don't know sometimes the blessings we have.
Right.
We have to discover them. Let alone block them.
Right.
We have to discover what we can block.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So now two people come together. They're not rich. They're trying to find themselves. Just like as a young man, you want to find yourself and be in your skin.
Yes.
We had to find our sound. We had to find our voice. But we didn't do that alone. We had each other to feed off of. So from a pause button tape with no equipment, CL grew with that.
Yes.
Then when you got equipment, CL grew with that. Then when we got to the big time, CL grew with that. So at no point in time can one say they're really better than the other.
Facts.
No time can one say, well, I helped him more than he helped me. Right? He needs to thank me. Again, my whole point is be humble.
Be humble.
My whole point is in being humble, I'm imperfect.
We all are.
So in being humble, you have to practice that. And sometimes you will be challenged in that practice because I'm imperfect. And you will be triggered. You will be challenged.
Facts.
Now, you're going to go through things, and God sees that you have grown in wisdom as a man.
Right.
So he's gonna say, look at how it comes to you. You're not dodging bullets no more. You got a big house. You got a squirrel problem. You got a guy that you made history with, but he doesn't like you for some reason. But where's the blessing? That's the problem. See, those are problems that I can get over in my life.
Right.
Because you miss my journey.
Right.
If you don't like me, you miss the journey though.
Right.
Because now you're tapping into your emotions and not tapping into the reality of things, which is the journey.
It's the journey.
You understand? And in the journey, right? Some are going to like you and some are not going to like you.
Right.
And some are never understand you.
Never understand you.
But again, the blessing is it's not a gang after me. It's not a gang that don't like me.
Right.
It's the devil playing his tricks.
Yeah,
and I know what he's playing with. He's playing with the lifelong partner in the history, and he's playing with the squirrels by the ledge of your windows. I could live with those compared to being in the grave or being in a prison cell.
Come on, brother.
I could live with those problems.
Come on, brother.
See, that's what they're failing to realize. He's not the enemy.
No.
An enemy is somebody who can crush you.
Facts.
Finish you.
Facts.
Erase your whole history.
Right.
That's the true enemy.
Right.
He just don't like my growth.
That's all.
He just doesn't like what I observe.
Yes.
It's just an opinion to him. And everybody has one. So there's gonna be negativity. 180 of it. And there's gonna be positivity.
That's right.
And there's gonna be 180 of that.
That's right.
As long as I walk this earth and I breathe, all the devil going to do is pick the players. I don't pick the players. I don't pick the enemies.
Right.
I don't pick the antagonists. I don't pick them.
That's right.
You understand?
Yes,
because my journey is different.
That's right.
My thoughts are different. My reactions are different. I was a reactor. Now I'm a thinker.
Maturity.
Right.
That's right.
So they're gonna come in weird forms of tests. They're gonna come, where I thought my parents was the test, they're no longer the test,
That's
brother.
right. That's right.
Where I thought my siblings was the test, they're no longer the test, brother. You understand?
Yes, I do.
So now 35 years later, I'm just explaining it to you in different forms of how people are not going to dig you. They didn't dig us. Now they don't dig me.
Right. Right.
Do the knowledge.
Do the knowledge.
Everybody's not going to like your wisdom. Everybody's not going to like your growth, your success. Not even the people that help you get it.
Right.
So you have to love who you are. You have to be comfortable in your skin. You got to pull away all the layers and say, hey, look in the mirror. What you see? Tell me what you see. Are you afraid to look in there and see what you see? Do you see the flaw? Do you see the crack? Do you see the imperfection, the crookedness? These are all parts of your painting and your beauty. So what might be ugly to them is beautiful to us.
Humble growth.
There you go.
Humble growth, man. I love that, man. And hey,
I didn't want you to be here and think you can't talk about anything with me, because real men talk about everything.
Facts.
They don't dance around nothing.
Right.
They talk about it. Right. They might expound on it a little bit and jump off it. But nobody said you can't put your foot in that pool.
Understand. I appreciate that. And I didn't want to dabble in that, because my concern was the man that's sitting across from me and what he had going on. No,
what I got going on is what's going on with everybody.
I appreciate that.
You know,
man.
We feed the faith and we starve the doubt. It's war.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's war.
Come on, man. Peace party people, man. If y'all like what I'm doing, man, hit that subscribe button, man. We got more coming, man. Believe me when I tell you, man. Woo! Hey, listen, man. Was there ever a time in throughout your career that you felt like you had to reinvent yourself? Like when the music started shifting, did you ever think that you had to reinvent yourself?
No, because the wheel wasn't broke. I just had to reintroduce myself and prove that it wasn't a fluke without Pete.
Right.
Or without this.
Right.
Or without Eddie F.
Right.
Or without Heavy D. Or without Mount Vernon.
Right.
Who are you?
Right.
What are you? Where do you stand?
Right.
Do you have your own smooth group? Where's yours?
Right.
How quiet is it?
Right.
How loud is it? How effective is it? How strong is it? How weak is it?
Mm-hmm.
How vulnerable is it? You have to find these things out.
Man, the Mecca Dawn. This is dope. That's what it is, man. You here at Peace Party People, brother, I got this thing where I call mic check. And it's similar to other games that they play on other platforms where I give you a couple of MCs or moments, you know, and we take it there and we give me we don't have any shots to take or nothing like that. We don't do that here. We just keep it, you know what I'm saying?
I think the hat game is big over here. The crowns are big.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, let me tell you something, man. When you made that statement, you know, you was watching the Knicks, we up 10, we need to stop shooting bricks.
Right.
You ain't never lie.
Never lie.
Man, John Stock shot us out that game. But
that's right out.
You know, we'll get back. But as you can see, I wore this for you today. Stock's dunking on the Bulls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knicks today. Matter of fact, you know.
Knicks got to play tonight.
Yeah, 6:30, something like that.
Big
Playoff.
game.
Big game. We need it, and we need to get going.
The fact.
Yeah, man, mic check. So, start out. Let's do, before we do that, let's talk about you having an opportunity to be on the same track as the King of Rocks. Let's talk about that, man.
I think that was the time where I really felt that making records and being in a legendary group, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel it as official as when I got in the studio with Run DMC.
Okay.
I felt after that, due to my childhood and how we all grew up on that group, that it just, I was officially in the music business. I was officially an artist.
Right.
So that changed my whole trajectory of how I felt about myself.
Right.
And I knew that I was going somewhere compared to me sitting on a park bench, looking at Run go by in the smoke gray tint BMW. And now I'm in the studio.
You're in the studio with him.
God is good.
You that was what, 92?
92, 93.
And the reason I bring it up because that was the Onyx era too. They were doing the bald heads and Run and they come back and they cut the hair off and they rhyme it. You know, it's great.
All black
Onyx
suit. Yeah.
It was crazy and Pete laced them with the track and you come through with the rhyme. Look, mom, no shoelaces. That was everything, man.
Can't hate on it.
Yeah, that was everything. So I'm sure that was
can't hate on it.
That was a moment.
Yeah, it was a moment, and it was a moment that humbled me. That it was gratifying. It was a learning experience. It was awesome to see all the different artists in one place, from West Coast to the East Coast, from everybody you didn't expect to be there down to Puff Daddy, KRS-One, Eazy-E, PM Dawn. It was it was a vibe.
Yeah, we was just talking about PM Dawn the other day, me and the lady. Speaking of that whole you know, getting together with your childhood heroes per se, you know, Run DMC.
Absolutely.
I had a moment when I last year I met Rakim, the God MC, and you know, I was taken, but I was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but definitely I'm sure that moment was something, and we as a hip hop community appreciate your contribution to that track.
Well, I appreciate it too, because in order for you to be what you consider a legend, you have to be a fan.
Okay.
You have to love this music.
Yes.
You have to love these type of people. And I think I feel the same way you feel about Rakim and Eric B.
Yeah, man,
you feel the same way.
Yeah.
So they were a part
of
my musical journey. They were the soundtrack.
Man.
Big Daddy Kane, to meet Big Daddy Kane. Now, how I got my name, was in Heavy D's living room.
Okay.
And it was me, him, and Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
And we were coming up with this name. But to be in the room with those two guys and making up your name that you're carrying today. You know,
That's dope.
Everything is meant to be sometimes.
The government name is dope too, brother. Even with what you do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is dope in itself. I'm like, Corey Penn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Corey
CL Smooth,
Penn.
Corey Penn is dope.
And that was a name that I didn't even like at first.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I didn't like that name, Corey Penn. But then as I grew into it, like it's like growing into skin.
Mm-hmm.
Being comfortable in your own skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's muscle there, you know there's bone there, but just something in your skin, you don't feel complete. And a name and a position will give you that comfort.
Absolutely, man. All right, man. We're gonna start with this mic check, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna set it off like this. I'll give you 2 MCs, 2 moments, and we'll take it from there, brother. I'm gonna start out with one of the most controversial. Jay-Z or Nas?
Am I picking?
Yes.
What for?
Your taste. Which one you prefer over, not to say greater or better, but just, just your taste. Which one?
Well, my taste would be more Queens than Brooklyn.
Come on.
So that's the only thing.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna say Nas?
I would say Nas.
Let's say Nas, okay. DMX, Tupac.
I would say more DMX because we have a little bit more in common. We obsessed with dogs.
Okay. I like that. Okay, let's do Mobb Deep, Outkast.
Like I said, I'm not gonna go against Queens and do anything like that, even though I love Outkast.
Right.
I love living in Atlanta, but I can't go against Queens. It's the mob.
Okay. Knicks, Nets.
I would have to go with the Knicks because they're in the Garden opposed to. I can go for the Nets because I like the Nets. I like some of their gear. I like that they're in Brooklyn. I like that they have their own spot. All they need is a couple of pieces. But overall, the Garden, the Mecca of it, no matter how bad the Knicks are or how good they are,
we pack.
They're playing in the Garden.
Yeah, we pack the stadium,
right?
Winning or losing.
In the Garden energy is different than any other arena.
Right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So we'll go with the Knicks since your hat is sparkling.
Yeah. Public Enemy, NWA.
It's no brainer. I'm gonna go with Public Enemy because I'm just a fight the power kind of guy.
Yeah.
I think a nigga with an attitude, if I was to portray that image, I wouldn't have gotten far because my attitude would have been atrocious.
Right.
But fight the power and having a little bit more conscious attitude of how I want to contribute to my people and my community, I would have to go with Chuck D over Eazy-E.
Okay. Well, this one right here, I know you're friends with with these cats and in the industry, but just for fun. Drink champs or peace party people? Well, I'm having fun with it, baby.
Well, right here is a sobering setting.
Indeed.
This is a more eclectic meeting of the mind.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on.
So you can't compare the two.
Right.
It's like let's go to the mosque or let's go to the lounge.
Right.
You want to be more educated and be around like-minded people other than what you could be around if you had a joint or a drink.
Right. Absolutely. So it's peace party people, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace party people.
That's what it is, man.
It's not where you from, it's where you at.
Come on, man. Yeah, so I have been anticipating this interview since February.
I appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. I reached out to you and to Norvell. I didn't get any response back, and I felt kind of down a little bit because I'm trying to get this thing going. Small independent podcast, and got a lot of love, got a lot of energy, and I'm just like, man, we're gonna make this thing happen.
CL's just not receiving it.
That's it.
He's not
Right.
responding.
Right.
He's not giving me that cosign.
Right. And it was like, okay, so what do you do next? So, had a conversation with a couple people, and I was like, okay, just try another route. And lo and behold, I see that you were coming in town. So I tried it again. Your assistant get back with me, and it just
Clicked from there.
boom.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so from that moment on, I kept it to myself because I didn't want to get overexcited about it. But I must admit, man, that this has been by far one of the greatest moments in Peace Party people's growth. And I thank you for coming by, sitting down, chopping it up, giving us the words, giving us wisdom, giving us these gems that carry on for a long time.
I appreciate it, brother.
And I know, so I just wanted to get that out the way. What do you have coming up? You have any new projects coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm always working on a new project.
Okay.
Right now, I just been doing what other artists should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a large catalog, you should always be looking for your royalties. You should always be looking in these portals and in these places where your money is hidden.
Okay.
And where your true riches are.
Right.
So, again, not to go off base,
Yes,
but to make the public understand about the channels that you went through
yes,
to get to me,
mm-hmm.
to get to this moment,
Mm-hmm.
which we both needed,
Mm-hmm.
and having good conversations,
Indeed.
uplifting.
Indeed.
But it's to let the public know that if you went through one thing and it wasn't easy, that's not it,
Right.
right? And you can go through another wave,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
Never stop believing
Right.
in yourself and in your mission. And what was your mission? To have me here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So your public needs to know that you never gave up on your mission.
Absolutely.
So why would I give up on my mission to get here?
My man.
And everything we do is meant to be.
It's meant to be.
But in that essence, this is all a part of the new projects
Mhm.
and opening yourself up, because I'm not a public person,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
So I rarely give interviews. So my thing is to open myself up to new things,
Mhm.
meaning get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
That's right. That's right.
So people need to realize, like yourself, you had to realize there's more than one channel
Mm-hmm.
to get to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I have to find that thread
Mm-hmm.
of what to tug on to get to this. And then it's easy street. But if you would have gave up the first time, you'd have never got it.
Never got it.
You never got it.
Yeah.
So it's attitude predicates longitude.
Indeed.
Attitude. And when you got the right attitude, you're going to get the right results.
Man,
Right?
did I ever get the right results?
Right. So even if you're not working on a project,
Mm-hmm.
you should be working on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like being in a long relationship. You know it's at this level, it's over, but you want something at that next level.
Mm-hmm.
How do you acquire it? Do you get into another relationship and another relationship till you find this level of relationship?
Mm.
No, you work on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And as you working on yourself, you're taking the things that takes it from this level and rises it up to another level.
Right.
But in order to work on yourself, that's the only way you're going to get the next
To
woman,
the next level.
the
That's right.
next relationship
That's right.
to work for you.
That's right.
Is working on yourself
Right.
and working on your craft. And most of all, as black men, working on our attitudes.
Definitely. Definitely. That plays a big part in it.
Big
man.
time.
Big time. A lot of times people in the industry, they don't like to give their top 5. I'm not asking for your top 5 of greatest of all time, but what I'm saying, your top 5, your top 5, your favorite MCs, top 5.
Nothing but spitters.
Nothing but spitters.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go with Rakim first.
Okay.
We'll go with KRS-One.
Okay.
We'll go with G-Rap.
Okay.
We'll go with Big Daddy Kane.
Come on.
and then we can probably end it off with Jay-Z.
I have no problem with that list. That list is awesome. That list is awesome. Okay, man, you nailed it. You nailed it, man. And I know you got some things to do, so won't hold you any more longer.
We're gonna do sound check.
Yes, you gotta do sound check. You ripping the house down tonight.
We're gonna be at American Legion, so it'll be the first time that my youngest son sees me perform. And he lives here in Newport News. He graduated from Hampton University.
Shout out to Hampton University.
So it's an honor to be here.
Man, it's definitely.
And I just don't look at it as a city that you sleep on. I look at it as a city that has a lot to contribute.
Yes.
And a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? So in that, CL Smooth is here. It's great weather,
right? Great
people. And I can't be grateful enough and humbled enough.
That's it, man.
To have the opportunity to be on your platform today.
Well, I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to getting with you and later on this evening, and we're gonna connect, we're gonna build, and definitely stay connected, because that's just what it's supposed to be. I'm a firm believer of that. Before I get you out of here, I want you to look into that camera and let them know where they can find you at. Let them know about your series that you getting started on. Was it Mount Vernon?
Road to Mount Vernon.
Road to Mount Vernon. Okay. So if you can look in the camera, let them know that, and then I got some things for you, brother.
Hey man, this is CL Smooth, and I want everybody to follow me on Instagram and TikTok for the Road to Mount Vernon. I want everybody to come and tune in to CL stories of how he grew up and how he took his journey to Mount Vernon to be the legendary artist that he is today, and in contributing something to society, to the community, and Black love all around.
So, with that being said, brother, I got some things for you, man, and you can represent Peace Party people wherever you go.
Peace Party people, this is CL Smooth.
So, I'm gonna set it off with this Carhartt. What is that right here? Peace Party people hoodie. You know, the weather has broke, but this is for you right here.
CL Smooth on Peace Party people.
Yeah, man. We got a
Peace Party people. This is CL Smooth.
Got a bag for you. That's a duffel.
Look at
That's
this.
A duffel, right?
Look at this. Peace Party people got the duffel bag, Carhartt joint. Sup?
I know this was that.
Peace Party people. Now all the artists gonna want to be up here.
Hey man, y'all can come.
Getting it in.
Yeah, let's get it.
You know what I mean?
Now this right here.
Oh, now he's going in.
So
now he's going in.
This right here, man, along with those two for gracing us with your presence, man. This right here is, man, to show you the appreciation, man. I did my little research and heard that, this might be a little something that you enjoy from time to time, brother. So, from Peace Party people, all contribute, from my brother, Mustafa Shabazz, from my family, Brandon Diggs, me, and everybody here at Peace Party people, brother. I want to give you that right there.
Word.
Along with the hoodie.
Look at this, man.
Yeah, so.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is what we
Hold
do,
up.
man.
What's up, man?
Yeah, this is what we do, man. And I hope you enjoyed your time here with us, man. And
it's not drink champs. This is the kings that drink.
So again, man, it's been an honor. We've enjoyed you. Appreciate the gems, and I'm gonna let you get to your handle.
Peace
your
Party
business.
people. Peace Party people.
Hear me out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What you witnessed today was a legend in the building here on this platform, dropping jewels, dropping gems. And it goes without saying that push through no matter what lane you go through, you will have adversity. But if you keep pushing through and staying humble, you'll get some great results. I got some great results, man. I got some beautiful results. Today, we honored a legend and celebrated growth. So, party people, protect the culture, respect the pioneers, Keep the music banging. Hip hop. Whatever you're doing, do it well. The community is watching you. Until next time, peace.